Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another one of our workouts from home for seniors. Today's session is yet another full body session. However, as I indicated on the first session of this week, the focus is going to lean more towards your lower body today because in the first session, the focus was more towards the upper body. So let's go ahead and get started, have some fun, and get our legs moving. So we're going to start with a three-way calf raise to warm up your feet and to work balance at the same time. So three-way simply means three different methods and positions of the feet. The first is heels together. So go ahead and make your heels touch. If you're worried about balance, just make sure you have a wall or a chair close by. We're going to start with a multiple of 7 starting from 0, the heels raise up. So 0, 7. We want a nice, smooth, even tempo. 14. Same pace on the way down as up. 21. 28. With your arms, you can do whatever you like. 35. 42. 49. 56. 63. Remember, we hit 70 and we count backwards. 70. Now count backwards. 70. 63. 56. 49. 42, 35, 28, 21, 14, 7, and 0. Okay, so let's just do a quick shake out of the feet here. Position number 2, we're going to turn our toes slightly towards each other. So don't overdo this or exaggerate it. The toes just slightly turn in towards each other. We're going to do another set of heel raises, this time only counting the following word forwards and backwards, so spelling it, it is workouts, plural, starting from W. O, again, you can do whatever you like with your arms, R, K, O, U, T, S, backwards, S, T, U, O, K, R, O, and W. Shake those feet out one more time. The final position is a nice simple one. The toes face straight ahead, neither in nor out. This one's going to be a count of 1 to 20. It's going to be the fastest tempo. So just up, down, and a nice quick pace. Starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, we're getting there, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so now we're going to do a little, what I usually do in the warm-up with our live groups. I haven't done it in quite a long time, but I wanted to warm up your feet first. Let's widen the stance of our feet. Let's stretch those arms out as far out as we can and squeeze the shoulder blades together so that you stretch out this line of muscle tissue in your chest and the front of your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Then we're going to fold the knees or flex them, push the bum back, cross the hands over. You can go shallower or deeper than me, depending on your own body. We're going to raise up, open up our wingspan again, take a deep breath in, and breathe out as we lower. We'll do that 3 times from here. So for 1, focus on your breath. Let the belly out for this breath and stretch the ribcage up and then drop down. Deep breath in for 2. Push the bum back. Deep breath in for 3. And then drop down, breathe out, and then come out of that position. Now we're going to do the classic hip opener. You may want to hold on to a chair for this next one. What we're going to do is stand on one leg. We're going to open up, so draw one knee up, open the thighs. This is why I call it a hip opener. Drop the leg down And that, even as you're dropping the leg down, don't be lazy about it. Consciously think about the muscle in the front of your hip. Squeeze the thigh, squeeze the bum, and squeeze at the front of the hip. Especially if you're one of those people who gets clicking and popping in the hip. It's so common. You've got to engage those muscles for them not to click and pop. And even if you're just starting out, they'll still click and pop until you've done enough of this. If it hurts, limit the height of the knee raise. You can keep this quite limited. Here we go. We're going to do 4 per side. So 1, no multiples necessary. Squeeze all the way through. Don't relax. It's this side that we're squeezing. 2, if you need that chair for balance or to help you to focus on this rather than on balance. 3, if you're one of those clickers, go ahead, use the chair. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm even squeezing my feet. 4. Bring it back in. And I said 4, you know what? Let's do a 5th one. 5. Squeeze, 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 squeeze the foot. Get that whole chain of muscles engaged. Now we'll switch to the other side. Right knee up. 1. Squeeze all the way down. 2. Don't neglect the foot. Bring it back in. 2. Great. 3. 4. And then we got 1 more to go. 5. Okay, shake those legs out. Now we're going to come to an exercise that is for balance. It's for your low back. It's for your entirety of your legs, your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your glutes, and your feet. It's a tough one. So you can really limit how low down you go. We're going to take a step forward. It can be small, it can be large, whatever you feel most comfortable with. So a step forward, we're going to bend both knees, and we're going to push the bum back. So that's both knees plus the hips, all flexing at the same time. And I'm just going to reach both my hands towards my knee. And then I'm going to put my feet back together. And then I switch to the other one, like this. Okay, if you can't go all the way down to the knee, go halfway down the tip of the thigh. Anyone can do that. If you can walk forwards, you can do this movement. I'm just having you combine that step with a little bit of a reach forwards, and I want the reach forward to happen through the knees and the hips, not through the vertebra and the spine. Yeah? So from the front, it looks like this. All right, so keeping that in mind, let's spell the following sequence. So it's A, B, B, A, B, B, A. All right, so not going to be too hard going forwards. We'll see if you can do it going backwards. Starting from A, push the feet back together. Switch feet. B. I'm not in a rush for these ones. B. A. I'll let you count this next one or spell it. Yeah, that was A, B. Hope you got it. There's 2 more to go. B, A, and then 1 more letter, A. Now backwards. See if you can remember it. Go do the whole thing backwards. So this is A. That's the second A. B. Hope you're following along. B. From profile now. A. A. B. Last one. B. And A. Okay, so why is that one good? Because it gets you working individual legs. You know, one side a little bit more than the other. So it's unilateral. It's great to balance out your body. But I just love this action of having to push off the leg, push off the foot. So you're involving your feet too. And there is quite a bit of balance involved in that. Such a great exercise to do. So let's move on. We've got just a couple more exercises today. And I hope you're grateful for this. We get to sit down for this one. Pour yourself a glass of wine. Make yourselves comfortable. Save the wine for later. We're going to do a seated knee extension. And for that, you'll need one ball. It could be bigger than this, it could be smaller than this. But what I'd like for you to do is take that ball and squish it in between your knees. And then I'd like for you to squish your feet together. And if you want to make it easier, you can sit further back in the chair. What we're going to do is straighten out the legs, squeeze the thighs, and then bend the knees and drop the feet. All right, so we're going to count this in a multiple of 11, starting from 0, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, and then back from 110, 99, 88, 77, 66, 55, and you should be feeling this in the seam of the hip. 44, not just in the front of the thighs. 33, 22, 11, and one more, 0. Okay, so I did promise that this would be a full body workout with a focus on your lower body. We're done with the lower body. We're going to do one exercise for your shoulders. It's for your rotator cuff. This is a high range external rotation exercises for those muscles. So we're going to take the band, loose side of the band comes out the top or thumb side of your fist, and then we're going to put the band underneath both of our feet. Right? You can extend the legs to make it harder or bend the knees to make this a little bit easier. We're going to open up our wingspan and make sure that when you do that, 1, you close your shoulder blades together, and 2, you keep your hands higher than your elbows. That is key. So this doesn't count. They have to be higher, and I'm acting as though I'm trying to touch the wall behind me with my thumb. So we're going to count this in a multiple of 4, starting from 0, and then relax. 4. And then relax, always re-squeezing the shoulder blades together. That was 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 48. Why did I keep going from 40? Well, we got a few extras in. You can put the band aside. Good job on the workout itself. We have one simple coordination exercise to do, and this one again does not involve a rubber ball or a ball at all. It's another spatial visualization exercise that works left side, right side at the same time. So what we're going to do is draw a rectangle with our left hand. We're going to draw a square with our right hand. Try to be as good about making it a square and a rectangle as you can make it. But while we do that, we're going to count, it'll be an easy multiple of 5 from 0 to 50. So just pick a direction, doesn't really matter what direction you draw that square and a rectangle in. Here we go, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now switch, count back from 50. 45. Oh gosh, 40. 35. 30. 25. 20, 15, 10, 5, and 0. Why is something that seems so simple so difficult? I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed yourselves on today's session. Give yourselves a few days of recovery time, and we'll be back next week for another 2 sessions. Until the next time, make sure to stay active, stay healthy, and stay strong.